All right, so I was doing research last week, right? And I came up with a new idea of breaking down a t-shirt and understand why it's selling and kind of give you a better idea of why it's a top selling design in its niche, like, and break down the key elements, like, why I think it's selling, who it's targeting, why is it a good design, okay? So this one right here, I have no idea what this is, right? And then as we go down, I want you to check this out too, kind of just get an idea of what's going on. This BSR, right? It's April 18th, 2023 this year, but look at it, and it's just continuously selling over and over and over, pretty much every day, almost, it seems like, right? And then if we look at everything right here on the actual design itself, and then you're looking at the keywords, men, women, kid, 70s, 80s, 90s, and then you have outfit in there, and they have a floppy disk, a cassette tape, and a VHS tape. Okay, these are the main elements in this design. Okay, and with that right there, if you don't know what that is, I would definitely look this up, because they no longer seem to be doing this anymore. They don't have the floppy disk no more. They don't have the cassette tape no more. They don't have that VHS, right? They're not creating these no more as of today, 2023. They may be still doing it. I don't know. Okay. But from my understanding, they're not doing that no more because it's outdated, right? So those are the key elements in this design right there. Now, the colors, right? The colors, I want you to pay attention to the colors of this right here. The vibrant colors and the colorfulness of this design is making it stand out compared to others. Most likely, if you see something like this, you're like, what's going on here? I want to see what this design's about. It's definitely the whole design itself. It's colorful, but also it's taking up a big amount of the design space on Amazon merch. And that's something to keep in mind. Like if you're creating a thumbnail or something like that, you want to make sure that it's very big on the actual design itself. But not only that, this design it's colorful. It's like real nice. So paying attention to the color, stuff like that is probably eye-catching to a customer. Now, this design it's focused on to like a certain era. So like the floppy disk, the cassette tape, and the VHS. This is being related to those people growing up in that era, which is a big thing. And those people are like, cool, like I want this shirt. I want to buy this shirt. Now, the words on the t-shirt, right? I have no idea what this is. It's kind of bringing some humorous to the actual design itself, which is making it funny. If you can create an emotion and if you can make the person laugh at the same time, that's one way to create a top-selling design in a niche. Being so much competition, right? If you create that emotion, it's for that person's era, that time. And now it says, I have no idea what this is. Like this is creating that emotion, but also making it a funny type of design, which is a win-win situation in my opinion. Now with the design too, it's created within their era, right? That's the target audience. Who do you think this is targeting? Okay, so think about when the floppy disk was created, when the cassette tape was created, when the VHS tape was created. That right there is going to give you an understanding of, who they're targeting. And by looking at the keywords too, so you're going to see 70s, 80s, and 90s. They're targeting people like, in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, like kids in that era. So if it's targeting them, you kind of get an idea of who is buying the shirt based off of that. And then if you come down, like I said, you look at the BSR, that's kind of backing that up. This is a top selling shirt and it's relating to them. So they want that shirt. They're buying that shirt. Okay. People who enjoy pop culture references, vintage items may be attracted to this design. And especially with those people that enjoy history of computer and music may find this design particularly engaging for themselves. Also too, I had someone ask me the color palettes, like how would I, find like the color palettes for a certain design, like, or just get an inspiration, right? The way that I would do that is there's this website right here, coolers.co. Okay. And for example, this top selling shirt right here, right over here on Amazon, I have no idea what this is. What I did was went ahead and uploaded it. And then as you uploaded it, highlighted the colors, you can see too, just go over the colors and it's kind of creating the color palette for you. And then, just move these around. You can see it's moving around, right? And it got it right on there, just gave me the few different options. There's 4 different colors, right? You can choose up to right here in the color palette. And then I'm going to hit over here, open in the generator. And then it's going to bring me over here to this. And it's basically going to give me, the different color codes for each one, right? You can see bright green, pear, pictin blue, deep pink, and white, right? And so you can get the idea of the actual color codes for each one. trying to come up with some inspiration for color, this is a perfect way to do that. And if you haven't used this website, I'm not affiliated with them at all. You know what I mean? I've used them a few times, and then I share them, you know, with my designers to help them understand different colors and get inspiration and get a better understanding how to come up with different color schemes and stuff like that. Now, if you have anything to include with this concept and this idea of this video, leave a comment down below and share me your thoughts and what you think. I'm trying to do this as best as possible and break this down to help you understand why this design is a top selling design. And if you enjoy videos like this and you want to learn how I made over $300,000 on Amazon, watch this video right here.